All right. Welcome on in, everybody. I know it's been we've been on a little bit of a hiatus for a little bit, just dealing with some life things. And recently, we have been playing over on the DayZ server, Dusk, which is a SCP horror type server. I will be the first to admit, I know very little, almost to nothing of SCP lore. So everything in there is pretty much just kind of brand new to me, which is it's been kind of fun to kind of get experience it all for the first time. Now it's a role play server. If you do join, definitely read the rules. It's not whitelisted, so anybody can join, but definitely do read the rules. And without further ado, we're gonna jump right in there tonight. So we have been playing for a few days, Oh, my button's going weird. There it goes. There. So we were basing up in here. We started moving last night. It was a whole thing. And looks like they've pretty much cleared out the house overnight. You got everything moved over. So I'll move over there, see how far we've gotten. And you have to forgive me, I don't actually have my like a playlist actually set up, so it's gonna be kind of a we're restarting in 5. Well, let's see how far I can get down there. I didn't realize we were starting like right as the a server restart. We can do it. We can do it. We can do. Oh, I even got sheet metal up on this thing. Well, it looks like they're planning out the rooms. Let's see, do I have time to get up here? So last night we had a big discussion between some of us for where we really wanted to set up in Old Town. It was between the big tower and here, but for some of you who know, in Deer Isle and Old Town, that building has some placement issues where you put something down and it just goes to the ground. So we opted for this kind of an open floor plan where we can kind of plan things out, at least for now. And then I have to see if I can meet up with everybody because we were also working on some group names. Because I think we're going to go for a little bit different this time around. There it goes. And now we wait for server restart. But hope you guys have been doing good. Server should be up pretty soon. Although I feel like it kind of kicked a little early. So we'll be back in a minute. But until then, I'm just going to crank the tunes and we'll just jam out for a moment. There we go. Server is back up. Alright. So it's time to find everybody. Although I feel like they're not gonna be super far away. See? Not super far away. Morning. See, they got the fire going already.
Yeah, warming up a little bit.
Yeah, I woke up in the other place. You guys must have got everything out of there really quiet. And I didn't even wake up.
I mean, it went pretty quick. Me and Dougal moved everything. And then I spent a little bit of time trying to envision a room layout.
Yeah, I see that. So we thinking like a square or more of like the rectangle?
So I was thinking more like I don't know, the square is doable. It just has to be a tiny room. I was thinking more like a 1x2.
Yeah, that would work. And then basically we'd start them here.
All right, so a couple thoughts though, right? Because you wanted this back corner to be your room, right?
Well, the ladder, get up there, but I guess everybody would have to go through my rope to go up the ladder too, huh?
Well, the door could be on this side. So these rooms, the doors could be right here. And then there could be a door that gets into this way. The only thing I don't necessarily like about your room, if we do this, you can look into everyone else's rooms and watch people sleep, for example, which just...
No, that's valid. That's valid. It'd be a little weird.
That's why I was like, I guess if,
well,
getting the bed as close to this corner as possible, you'd have a little bit of a wall that'd be blocking, but it'd be still...
Oh, basically whoever goes up there can look in.
My other thought was, instead of this back bit being your room, basically add one more row here, and then we have four 1x2s. And then this back one, it could be locked off, and this could be like the armory, right? Like then you could line up the gun storage.
Yeah. That'd be
the crates on these kind of nice.
Yeah.
You got the lockers and whatnot.
And then anybody can come use the locker, get into the crate.
But at the same time, it's I don't know. We still have all this room over here. I don't know. I'm still trying to really think about the room thing. I mean, it could still change.
Yeah, true. It's early. It's still in the building stages, right?
We still need a bunch more nails too, but I did find a box earlier because I just ran around the town. That's why I came back with the bag in my hand.
Oh, that's good.
I did find something kind of neat.
What's that?
I'll just set it here.
Oh, look at that.
Your little curved knife? That's a stand to put them on.
Oh. Well, no, hold on. I got the sickle. Actually, it has the curved knife. I think Dougal does as well.
I think there's one of them somewhere in one of the storage. The storage is a mess right now,
I kind of figured it would be. That's even why, when I brought these down, just threw them down.
The only storage container that's somewhat kind of organized is that orange one. That's the one that still has all our ammo.
Oh.
Dougal moved it there specifically, and I was just like, I'm not worried. I'm just dumping everything everywhere.
Yeah, but I guess that makes sense. Just keep some stuff over there. Is anybody else awake?
I haven't seen anyone else.
Because
I did
Ashland
have a
wasn't in the
potential-
house.
Oh well, I did have a thought potentially about this room.
So what's that?
Maybe not kitchen, but this could be like the medical room.
Oh yeah, that could be good. It'd be fitting, a couple cabinets, maybe get a table to throw, a body on. To rip the bullets out of.
I mean, you got a desk.
There's the desk, yeah, just
on the desk. I mean, we could get a couple more cabinets along this side too, but I threw this one in here and kind of built it around this. I mean, you see it a little bit in the cabinet.
Yeah, a little bit, you do.
Knock down infrastructure, but it's that thing's heavy. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to tug that out of the building.
No, there's a couple like tons.
I don't know.
Yeah, tons, but like you definitely need a dolly.
Still got a little bit of room in the cabinet. I mean, you got this little bit of the corner and a little bit on the left, but
Just shove it in there. Let me check the
I
radio.
don't know what else, unless one of this is their bedroom, but I don't know what else we'd do with this little room.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Radio check. Wispy up there?
Oh yeah, 96.6 on Freak. This is Wisp. Reaper, you're coming in clear.
Where you?
Crystal,
Where you at?
I'm poking around, our
You poking around
haunts.
just poking around the old haunt?
I'm poking around the old haunt.
Alright.
By hospital, just about. Ouch! Ouch!
Alright, I was making sure you're still alive.
Fucking crawler!
Well, Necro and I, we're at home right now.
Oh!
Yeah, we're back in the
Alright,
den.
I'm on my way. I'm poking through things, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Alright. Wolves out.
Okay, what?
Oh, I'm trying it.
There,
Maybe you should howl on the way out.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Halloween's a lot of work.
I did find one of these too.
Oh, hey, that's fancy. This is one of those like pop-up IKEAs.
Yeah, it collapses pretty well into a box.
Kind of. Look at it. It just looks like it folds. Do those crates go on there, or the ones we gotta like build ourselves?
I think it'd be too small for those kind of crates.
Do we have an empty one to try, or are they all full?
Well, you deploy those crates, so it wouldn't just slot into a shelf.
That's valid. So it's we gotta build them ourselves.
That looks like it. I don't know. It's not a bad looking shelf, but
no, it's very modern, You would think that kind of metal part would be kind of a pain, right? This is one of those things where it's like a little bit of fashion over function.
I found another wardrobe.
No, that's always handy. This is right. We're all gonna have our own wardrobe.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. Potentially every room could have a dresser, bed, wardrobe, bed table. It'd be nice.
Yeah, just have the works, right? basic necessities.
I will say I don't particularly like these. I don't know why anyone would want to paint wood white.
Well, no,
Like, it looks.
it looks like they hit with primer, right? And then they just like, then they just stop. Like the machines just stopped.
They didn't even take the hardware out. Look, even the drawer handles are just white.
It is,
Not really
yeah.
a fan of these.
No, those are very much of an issue with the manufacturer. Hey, Snappy. Yeah, there's those ones don't have texture.
Yeah, like this,
They're textureless.
natural wood grain. Like this looks good.
I wonder if we get some sandpaper. Like maybe we can just sand these down.
And this one just looks like it's made out of plywood. This little nightstand.
Because it probably is. It's probably like you kick it and it's gonna fall apart. Oh wait, no, not plywood. What's that really? Particle board.
You're probably right. That is probably particle board.
You just boom, and then you try to step on it, you just fall through it.
Yeah, it's probably particle board with like a veneer on it. Yeah.
Yeah, made to look like wood, but not actually wood.
But yeah, like I said, it could be a 1x2. I mean, it could be a 1x1. Like I don't. Like you would still have enough room to throw like the wardrobe in here, even as a 1x1.
It would be. I mean, and I guess it depends on how many people we're throwing in here, right? I'm just like a 1x1 because if you think about it, you could get like what 6 people in, right? What we have, what you have lined up.
With what's set up currently, yeah, it could be turned into 6 bedrooms.
That's Ashton's opinion, but I think maybe just a 1x1.
I'm also still not completely sold on this kind of layout that I've started either.
That's fair. Yes, he did get a new microphone. Actually, I talked him into the same setup as you. So he got the Stream Deck with the XLR like port, and then the Elgato DX.
What is that? What?
Right.
I just set your knife on it.
And he hasn't. That's just. He didn't do any. From I know, he didn't do any changes. That's just what it's
cool.
just plugged in. No EQ changes to the mic.
That was neat. We're just gonna have to find a bunch of knives so we can display them, but
No, wait.
It took a little convincing, but he did end up grabbing it.
Oh, I'm glad you're alive. How you doing, Mr. Nicole?
And yeah, it's like almost it's so like it's like
I'm
instantly
glad
you
you're
can like
alive as
notice
well,
that.
considering we tore down that door at the old place.
I noticed, and yeah, I've been busy because like everything's gone and up and moved and stuff.
You can upgrade the mic at one point in the future.
I've been
only if you need to,
thinking
really.
about stuff. I don't know. That's the final design. We could talk about that.
I mean, the mic's actually like it for it not being EQ'd at all.
I don't have to make another decision, right? Like it's.
No, this is more opinion kind of thing, right?
Oh, right.
So this is probably the closest to like more of a setup room because.
And like the only upgrade I could think of going from the Elgato DX,
right?
maybe the RE320.
Well, maybe. Who knows? All right, so.
But even that's like a $300 microphone.
Here.
$350.
All right, and then the bedrooms are kind of like.
They got the rod mic.
Contained in like a little, square 1x1.
Oh god, yeah, he went with
the door would be on this side.
I just pointed him out to like
the. Could be a little bit longer, and it could be a 1x2.
The Elgato DX, because that's their XLR mic.
And we could have the door on this side.
And it sounds good, especially for $100. Like for $100 microphone, yeah, that Elgato DX is good.
I never had much space before. I didn't think.
Okay, you might have more opinion on this one.
I didn't mind like how much. This seems like
Corvus.
proper.
Corvus wanted his room connected with the ladder, right? Which would mean there'd be like a door somewhere like around here. But this also means he could go up the ladder.
He does. It's very. It's much as it's really clear, right?
Do you see an issue with his room potentially?
Yeah, and I'm still amazed too. That's no EQing. There's no EQing at all done.
It's not as if others can get up at the ladder, right?
No, but he could. So say that's your room down there with the bed.
Oh, you mean he could be a peeping Tom?
Yeah,
He
so
could be a peeping Tom. He could be so with the wall fully built, it would block, the view of you potentially sleeping, but he could see in most of your room.
So instead, we're thinking that if we leave it kind of open-ish, and then everybody can be a peeping Tom.
Equal peeping rights.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like everyone's got whole peeping rights.
So I suggested alternatively what we could do is I could build one more row. So there's another
hey Elementor
1x2 on that side down here, and then this little back bit, we could still have a door.
If you can't have one person being
but this could
a peeping
be like
Tom,
a little armory section.
You might as well make it everybody being a peeping Tom, right?
And like the benches.
Oh,
So get all the peepers in there.
That's why it has a purpose too. And then we all have peeping rates. At the same, it's like two birds with one stone, right? Like we all can be giant, huge, fantastic pervs. And then under it is functionality with the armory and.
Like I said, I'm okay.
Two peeps with one Tom.
Way. Like it's more about
Yeah, his voice takes it takes a little bit because it's just so it's so much clearer.
Your room to be with the ladder, or would you rather have a 1x2 room?
Well, that's the thing too. I'm thinking
like perching.
I do like perching, but I mean, I think we should all have perching rights.
What's
I'm all about equal perching rights.
Like perching.
But the thing is, I'm kind of thinking.
We kind of have like your room over here, and then like across the way everybody else's. So it's like we're separating the pervert from the common crowd.
Well, it's not singling anybody out,
Quarantining ones.
But
So the other thing is, if we did expand and had more people. Thank you. We could cut the 1x2 rooms in half, which would turn, 3 rooms into 6 rooms. Because the 1x1 is still kind of spacious.
Did you say more people?
Well, in case we get more people. We remember we had a big, debate last night about, expansion.
The other option too is I could just build a more barrack style room, and people don't have private rooms.
I hate that.
Yeah, I hate that too. I'm gonna veto that one.
It's already. How long it took me to get used to pooping in the woods, and now I've been like, oh, you're gonna have to get used to sleeping around a bunch of other people who are snoring and farting the night away, and like, what's if you wake up drooling and everybody sees that you're drooling and your hair's stuck up on your face, and they all see it and they're watching you sleep like the whole time. I'm not sure.
Well, in fairness, if someone comes up here, they could still be watching you sleep. I mean,
they could be, but I mean,
yeah,
to see
but
your toes, though.
But it'd be equal perking, like perching.
Yeah, and it's the.
I will say,
peeps.
in fairness, if you're in your room, you can look up here and be like, "All right, no one's up there. I'm good for the moment."
And then exactly, and also like whoever is up here is nice out in the open, so we all know. Oh, like Mr. Necro's getting in his peeping time. I can see him up there, so I think it's it's fine.
Or you know what? If somebody's up here and somebody's down there, and they're down there and they look up at you, you just assert dominance. Don't look away.
Don't look away. I'm not sure.
Something else I realized, because these doors are still shut, right?
Wait.
There isn't a door on the outside. It's just wall.
So it's a false door?
Door.
That one at least would go into a room, it looks like. But this one, no, there's just a wall next to this window.
No, I remember now.
Oh, she's parkouring again.
I parkoured.
Well, at least she landed on the bed.
Now you're jumping on your own bed.
What if that's my bed?
Well, she's the one that found that, so I would assume she has dibs on that first bed.
Well, the bed can go a different room,
Oh,
but isn't that
no.
my room?
You know, the bed can go whoever needs it though. Who's elderly and or infirm and needed of proper spinal support?
I mean, I can sleep just on the concrete. I'm fine with that.
Just give me 2, like, you know, mountain bags full of leaves. I'm good.
And I cannot sleep anyway, ever. So it's like fine, I don't care where we are.
No, McDougal's the oldest one.
You know, sleeping.
All right. Are we all just parkouring
another
now?
thought. I mean, your knees can handle it, old man.
Whoa.
Liz, I'm only 35. I'm only 35.
So, there's not an exact plan for this room, but I was thinking maybe this could be like the medical room.
Medical?
Yeah, you know, you come in with a
that
bullet, you know,
reminds me,
the bullet in your gut, and you're like, you know, doctor.
I mean, it could double as like experiment room if we find any weird stuff that we don't want to.
I don't know about that.
You know, like a research lab. I know none of this machinery stuff works, but you know, I mean, if you tinker with it, maybe it could do something. Who knows?
Oh, no, I was eyeballing that earlier. I wonder if I can rip out her guts and get, like, an amplification on one of them field transmitters. Because I have a feeling, like, need one. I need one.
I mean,
I like it. You know, it's good for medical.
I mean, with you saying that, I mean, you could try to turn this into like a communication room if you wanted.
Oh, like a broadcast room?
It's good for medical. I want to make sure it's used for everyone.
Oh yeah, medical
You know,
podcast.
useful.
Could do both.
Also, just so you're aware, there is that door. You can go out there. There's a door in the front, and then we got the door in the other corner. So we got 3 sides of this building we can exit from.
All right.
No, I like that. That's good. Good. So, how many nails did we end up using?
So the nails that are left, we have 54. But I will say I did run out in the town earlier, and I came back with another box.
All right, but we did use about 350.
You know, I can go out and look for more.
We had close to 450, so we used about 400.
Because I was thinking I was gonna run out to a rec book, you know, and see what I can see because of the
We got like
activity earlier,
124.
and then we.
You want to go down the rec book? Yeah, we can go down the rec book.
I was gonna, you know, considering, and then like because of the activity that happened earlier, especially out by that church, so I wanted to see.
Do
if
either of you need
other-
a holster? Not black, but if you got a sidearm, you need to holster.
now I can carry a sidearm. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, they're handy.
Do we have use for like shovels and a new pickaxe I found? Like they look like fresh off the load.
So I completely used up our last shovel. Like I ruined it.
Oh, every time and then.
There should be some space over in these for the moment since they're set up.
All right, I'll pop these in. Oh, is Dougal around?
I haven't seen anyone awake yet except the 2 of you.
All right, he must be still like you had both worked so hard, you know, the other day, and then even today, and then earlier this morning.
The almighty powerful Dougal. We do. I mean, a lot of this, to be honest, was like between McDougal and Morgan. Like, they got, like, I want to say like 85% of the stuff we have.
Oh, these vests, that's right, I forgot. Whoa! Are these vests for anyone?
It is a crazy team. Having just those two
You
at
will
like
lose
at
pocket
minimum.
space, I think, but if you want
I
to
got none
wear one,
with the... I'll lose space?
I think you need some pockets to Velcro to it, right?
Cause right now I just
did
got
find
like
this
the one.
grenade pouch. It might go on it.
Well, if I just no, you're right.
I gotta get water.
I didn't need that. You know, we're not on mission, so I didn't need like super protection.
But you know, if we find some more pockets of Velcro on there, it could be good.
Oh, whoa! These glasses.
The round ones I found.
Yeah, they're like round clear ones though. You know, actually, they look pretty good though.
I was just remarking that like the fact that like seeing out long distance now, it's it's not so fuzzy.
Seems we're all a little partial to round glasses of some sort.
Yeah, but we don't need like specific lenses.
Are
Yeah,
these open for
mine's
trade?
shades.
I got chocolate.
Well, I don't need those magnifying sort of
What about?
glasses. I just needed shades. I mean, I'll still take the drink, but
All right. Oh,
hey, oh,
and do you know if this
I
can
will
be,
say. I can fix them up with a little bit of epoxy, yeah. I currently have 3 of these. I don't
Oh,
know if I need more.
uh,
I haven't
probably not.
exactly been wearing them, but it's fine for the moment.
Well, these are the ones I was telling him yesterday, because this is kind of like a dark red maroonish thing. It'd kind of cool if I had a little bit of like a purple tinge. Just to go with the bag.
I'm gonna check to see if Dougal's like around.
On the radio? I mean, we can, I gotta hit up the well, but then we gotta head on down to Westbrook. Oh,
Also, did you see this fancy shelf I found?
should we change up the notes?
Well, you haven't picked a. Ooh, whoa! It looks like it's sturdy enough to like hold up to like a lot of weight on her. Different.
It is though a little
Seems
fashion over a
sturdy.
function. Though that metal bar, trying to slide crates in there. Hey, that's true. We haven't really. So,
You still got a pickaxe on your back if you were trying to
Oh,
clean out your inventory.
Yes.
so were we kind of like was it a toss up between like the Wolves of Old Town and Blood Wolves?
I think you're the only one that was talking about blood wolves.
I probably was. I know it's not the kind of citizen.
I don't know. Like it sounds like we're out for blood.
It does. It does. Whereas it's just like the Wolves of Old Town.
Are we out for blood?
And then when I did like the abbreviation thing, that's where Dougal said, "Well, if they're wolves of Old Town, we're Woot."
They're woo.
Likes that. I liked that. I like that a lot.
So why don't we just go with that? Because also, if we ever, have to move, we're just the wolves, right?
Yeah, yeah. If we go with the Latin word, though, we could be the lupus of Old Town. Then we'd be loot.
I'm not gonna lie, that almost sounds like a sickness.
Ah,
Well, it is a
Let's make it
sickness. I
down.
mean, did you ever watch TV? You know, Dr. House. Everyone's like, "Is it lupus?"
Only a little bit. I don't remember it too much.
It's not like a running.
It was like a running
Yeah,
gag kind of thing. Is
everyone-
it lupus?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
lupus? Everything's just lupus. I kind of like
also, maybe we
I
could
would just-
hunt on the way, cause
like wolves.
wolves, but like wolves of Old Town.
Go hunting. Yeah.
Do you
Well,
think
I mean, to his point, like if we ever move, we wouldn't be of Old Town anymore. So we would just be wolves.
Yeah, we would just be the wolves.
but like for now, we're just like
We're the wolves
you
of
know,
Old
the
Town.
wolves of Old Town.
So I feel like we should update like the notes.
Oh man, oh man.
Well, there's only 2.
I know it's a lot.
So we could be wolves, or we could be wolf pack.
I kind of like just the wolves. Sometimes you don't need just keep it simple.
So you're saying we should name our group Kiss?
I mean, we could,
I mean, it'll give me a reason to wear one of those masks. It's kind of Kiss-like.
That is true. It is a little bit. But yeah, I say, I'm down for just, the wolves of Old Town.
Yeah, but do you want to actually sign the note, Wolves of Old Town, and let everyone know where we're at?
I mean, sure, why not?
Or-
I'm alright with that. We might find some other, survivors from the boat. And, it sounds a little better than signing it, us.
And I think, it's good. If we're like swaggering around our name and stuff, like unafraid, it kind of sets a message like we're not afraid, and you cannot you cannot tell us what to do anymore. You cannot bully us. We're not afraid.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that to whatever entity we ran into the other night, though. Like there was a 7 head being thrown. There was body parts. Like I'm still kind of scared of that.
Second notes. I still have nightmares. And I always looking over shoulder for the man in the white beard.
All right. So, are we good? We're just going with the wolves, like the wolves of Old Town for now.
Is this one of those things where we need Dougal and we all
Did you hear
vote?
that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oi, bearing 80 degrees east. I heard a gunshot. I heard a gunshot.
I didn't hear that.
I know I did. I know I
didn't
did.
hear it.
That direction.
I like she said, she has better hearing because the eyesight it's improved. I don't.
Shitty
Something about that.
eyesight, so-
I mean, for it to be that quiet, we're talking at least like over a kilometer away, though.
There's just one shot.
One shot.
Hunting.
Most likely somebody's hunting. For just the one shot that far out. Or it's it's an idiot
I can-
shooting off their shotgun.
Who would ever?
Who would ever
do that?
do that?
Am I working on the?
The note, yeah. I gotta get
I
water
signing it?
anyway. Yeah, just sign it.
Like, am I signing it as the full titleship as the nuts in town, and then the nuts that we leave around are just woot?
Well, Wolves of Old Town.
Wolves of Old Town.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good on food. Just start howling randomly. I don't know if I could howl. Especially, you know, I have neighbors. It's either to, howling is much easier and quieter. And part of the idea we got to is just because this was the first flag that we found. Well, not found, but like grabbed to put up. And then I was like, ooh, what about like a wolf name? Figured, instead of going with the Heathens or Heathen's Haven. Okay. Not the perfect sit, but it works. I mean, sometimes you sit you sit on the chair, from the bottom, and sometimes you put your feet there and you sit on the top part. It's the apocalypse. It's been at least for their server lore, it's been a few months.
That's quite the balancing act you got going on.
Oh, I figured it's the apocalypse, rules go out the window. I don't actually have to sit in the chair,
Doesn't that hurt though? It's can't be a lot of support on your ass.
I mean,
you're just sitting on the back of the chair like that.
It feels like I'm sitting on a railing. Like a really thin, slightly rounded railing.
Sitting on a round piece of wood?
Basically, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's the apocalypse, right? Yeah, do what you want. Sit on whatever you want.
I mean, it's way more comfortable of a chair.
I mean, of course it is. Look at the padding on that thing.
I mean, you could have sat here. No one.
I could have. I mean, I also could have sat in the other one, but Well, now you just peer pressured me. So how's your day going? The weather's been really nice.
Yeah, but I haven't noticed a whole lot of rain or anything. It's been pretty
No,
sunny.
pretty good, pretty dry, pretty. I mean, it's been kind of chilly, kind of, kind of fallish. Not enough Corvus for the rain. When we first started playing It had like it just kept
All right, so
raining.
just to confirm, one by two rooms. You think is the best thing at the moment? Probably.
One by one.
You think one by one?
Yeah. Seeing how like roomy like a one by one actually pretty is, I would say that.
Okay, I might slightly redo the layout then.
Are we
Oh.
laying notes that all 3 wells are just the 2 main ones like before?
Probably just the two, cause there's a third one, but it's kind of like in the brush.
Right, it's sort of hidden.
So I would
Dum-dum-dum.
just say replace those ones.
Alright, notes are all written up and totally full of confidence with no mistakes at all.
Yeah, perfect. All right, let's get moving.
Let's blow this popsicles.
Whoa, I don't want to. I mean, we just built this. Let's not destroy it yet.
Well, no, it's a term of phrase. Yeah, I was just sounding cool, like when the action hero leaves the place that they're after the gear up, and the camera's zooming in on every little buckle clip and shoelace tie, and it's like shoo, shoo, and then like
You know,
whip on
buckle
our
was not the first thing I heard
sunglasses.
there.
You know, what means?
Well, let's just say when you said zooming in, buckle was not what I heard.
What did you hear?
Well, it kind of sounded like zooming into buttholes.
What?
It's what I heard.
Why would?
I was like, what movies are you watching?
I did not say butthole.
Did you hear that though?
I don't know. I just feel like making up a movie right now. Man, just imagine I'm doing like a voiceover voice. And it's like, when shit goes down, who do you need to call? The proctologist. And then there you go. There's your action movie.
Were you like that's
Well,
actually
yeah.
really
I mean,
good
then I guess they could actually zoom into buttholes at that point.
His top priority is covering your ass or something.
But yeah, it was raining quite a bit at the beginning, and I think a few of us
No,
jumped
it's
in
working. I remember your reading.
to try to help.
You know, I didn't think that I would like to believe it, but judging by her expression, I'm not so sure.
She has her reading glasses on. Are you sure?
What do I do with this one?
I can say with the Barnet.
I mean, you can just put in the code of one of the dead on the ground, and
Let it decompose.
maybe another zombie will eat them, or they'll eventually get back up and walk away with it.
Because they had a similar like weather issue that like we saw when we were playing at Nevermore way back when, where you start messing with a certain file or like certain files,
Damn it!
and then it just keeps raining. And for some reason, Deer Isle is like the absolute worst for it.
There we are. Oh, fucking motherfucker.
And though since they put in
don't
some
have
new
to be a
changes,
perfectionist
I
on it,
don't think I've seen any
It's not being
rain.
a perfectionist. It was just like a skew, and you got to read it so people didn't get migraines when they look at it. Because sometimes if you read it at an angle, it's
Well, the
Busy.
last change, the rain didn't stop. It started cycling.
maybe I stick out my tongue in it. It worked.
You put a little spit on it.
No, it's just sometimes when something's really hard, sometimes you stick out your tongue for whatever reason it is.
Yep, I've heard a lot of women do that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've heard a lot of women stick out their tongue when they find something really hard.
You know, like lollipops.
I mean, isn't that what you have to do when you blow the popsicle stand?
Yeah, true, yeah. I think she tripped again.
You think it's the shoes? We need to find her some better shoes?
Maybe.
You think the laces aren't tight enough, or?
Or she's not looking where she's going, because there is a lot of crack. Can we do pressure on Nero again? So with them being more like, you know, RP focused, there are like their survival stuff on this one will come a lot more from like when I guess running into like the SCPs, the monsters. Food and all that's pretty easy. Your civvy zombies are like your civvy zombies are pretty, you know, they're pretty weak. But then if you hit a melee zombies, they take a few hits. And then if you're very unlucky and you daisy chain a couple like generals, and then you get swarmed. Just get a little spit out at first, then it should stick right to the pipe.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really am. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, I will say.
Do we have to? I mean, you don't necessarily have to spit on it. I mean, you could just get a little water out of the.
Oh, I guess you could do that too.
Well,
Well, I just thought, you know, spit was easy. Or, you know, you just lick it. You know, just, you know, get a little saliva on there.
I'm not licking. This paper's been through hell and high water. I'm not licking it. I don't know what's been on it. Why is it? Why is this
Oh,
one?
got an ad.
Okay, maybe from the side though.
You know, I saw like a little clip the other day of even like Mizkif. He's just like, he was talking about how, like, even like the
Mother,
ads on Twitch, they've just gone crazy.
Me. I thought
And when he was asking somebody about
It's
him,
like- it
they
looks
tried telling
fine,
him, like, just
and then
run
when I
12 minutes of
place her,
ads
it's
per
like
hour.
The wind catches her and rips the corner, and she starts getting all askew.
Like, somehow, like, they're like, yeah, the fix is, instead of running your 3 minutes of ads per hour, so you can disable pre-rolls, just run 12 minutes. Like, it's cable TV, you know? Run 12 minutes of ads. And it's like, no, we're actually, you know, a lot of us are getting ad fatigue, and we're just tired of ads. You see, yeah, most of us would just leave, like, we would just stop watching.
Placed down on some spots I can see.
Oh, the server is,
and then, like,
The
sometimes-
surface is not very tacky to take it.
it's more like, you know,
Is this one may have to
RP
have a
focused
bit
versus
careful.
like, I'm
She
gonna
may
make
have
you
to get
struggle
a
to
bit of,
survive.
the crookedness. One, please. I'll just not look at her whenever we're
Until
here.
you run into like military zombies, like they're tougher, or if you daisy chain generals. Like we went through a bunch of ammo because we kind of daisy chained a little bit. But you can find food on zombies. Food's decently plentiful. That's what you wanted. The struggle hurt. I kind of missed a little bit of the struggle,
No, I read it.
but that's a personal preference.
What's this
Yeah,
right?
I don't even know how you got that to place. I can't get it at all.
Oh, really?
You gotta struggle it out a little bit, if you know me. Well, because I would say that that's because, like, for Heathen's Haven,
I
kind of built
It's
survival
like I tried
first,
for a
RP
split
second.
and it just won't let me finish.
But not
No, I
like
just think that-
tedious survival.
Just picture yourself in an office, right? And get yourself nice and immersed in the office feel. and that you're like looking at your keyboard and you're typing away, and then you go and like ping on a little note like right on your cubicle wall that's like lunch.
See,
at
like you even get some
2:50.
meds. You get meds off of them.
You know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is. We'll just like leave it there.
It works. You gotta tilt your head a little bit, but you could read it.
Can
I
I,
mean, they
check
might
for
just pick
Dougal?
it up and read it.
Yeah, you can check for Dougal. That's where what? You already took the hospital, right? Oh, she's going this way.
Frequency check 96.6. Anyone on Freak? Do you copy? Hello?
So you're right on the ground to pick it up.
Hello? What? Who? Voice?
Google.
Hey,
Dougal!
Dougal.
Are you back at base?
Are you at the den?
You at the
No.
den? Oh.
In about probably 10 minutes.
Well, we're gonna.
Do you want to?
We can tell them where we're heading, right? Like we're heading where we were before, Old Town, if you remember.
He didn't know that.
If he knows, does he
didn't
know?
that. Do you remember when the crack Santa, and then all the screaming voices, and where you picked up a finger, and then used the head as a bowling ball? Wait, do you remember where you picked up that finger?
I know where you're going. I got it.
Okay, all right, that's where we're headed. When we're there, I'll pop on me ratio again, or is that okay?
I'll be here.
All right.
You know, it's a very good description. You know where that place where we found all the body parts and the demons that were chasing us. Going the fever dream? I guess welcome to a horror server.
Well, I almost said remember the place that, like, you got those fingers, but... And then I said the severed head, but the severed head had been a little bit for the fingers.
That severed head was like on that beach, like way before.
It was, yeah, but all
Wait,
those the fingers though.
So I got all...
Like,
I was just mixing up my body parts on what showed up when, and at what order and how dismembered.